a season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play of the drive, they look to the right. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The Cowboys looking to run some tempo here. Dropping back, it's Morton. Grab down the middle, it's Jackson. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. The quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
And the Cowboys pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's caught. It's Jackson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
It's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Cowboys will have first and 10 here. To throw, it's Morton. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
That one straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Handoff from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. He's found some room at the 45. Now here he goes. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. To the air, it's Morton. QB to the tight end for a completion. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. With the catch, it's Jackson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Cowboys come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender. Right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Cowboys will have to punt this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground to see if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
It's an out route. The catch made. What a catch and run by the sophomore there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Looking to throw yet again. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period.
7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. On the ground, it's Jackson. He's got the first and still going.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw. It's Morton. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's lost the ball. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And the Cowboys will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his second punt of the game. And here's the return. SMU offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Design quarterback run. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Good job there finding the back and that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective 3rd down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the 1st down. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. In the clear at the 25. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, SMU.
Of course, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And the pass is incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Scanning the field. It's Morton. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs. The defense comes down with it.
Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback drops back. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! And it's a touchdown! But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. They get to completion. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Now it's second down here. They'll run it from the gun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Crucial third down play right here. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. And looking for a big play here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Mustangs will line up to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Critical third down plays come out. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. To the 25. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Mustangs.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense once again driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
They go up 18 after the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and they've got him for a sack. He could not make something happen before the break here. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Cowboys will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They finally make the stop. The offense threatening now. First down at the 27. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Wants to throw it. He makes the grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Here's the second down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, this is what this quarterback can do. You got all the receivers and the backs locked up and covered, and he just slips out and takes it all the way inside the 10-yard line. Great recognition on this one, and this defense is going to have to start again.
Touchdown, SMU. They are pouring it on now.
First, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Fired into a tight window and picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back. And a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Mustangs. Great connection there for 6 points. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Oklahoma State offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking to pass. It's Morton. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and another incompletion.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to 3rd and long.
And the Cowboys will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. They've got him, but they convert on 3rd down, and the drive keeps going. The Cowboys will crank up the tempo.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left and the confidence to go.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here's the first play of the drive now for that 20-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Morton. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And the Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Now they call a run. Running with purpose. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. And the completion made. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Cowboys looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up the first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Dropping back, it's Morton. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. And the Cowboys are in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up third down.
What's another incompletion? Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Dropping back, it's Morton. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
4th down, looking to throw for it. He'll take a deep shot here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just in 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Mustangs will line up on 1st and 10. The quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. A huge defensive score.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in the conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. To throw, it's Morton. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The sophomore making an excellent catch there.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. The quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again. Hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Pounding away with the run game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for him.
And he will be sacked trying to throw on the final play. The defense with a consolation sack to finish.